Yeah. What's up? It's good, popping, cracking, percolating. What's really good in the hood is your man Theo, but we in here. We in here, and I'm gonna say it. We in here for a good time, not to be confused with a long time. No, we're not gonna be in here long. We you know what? Get some light on the situation. Oh man, this gonna be a nice episode. I'm looking forward to this. I don't know why. I don't know why. You know, I might be biting off more than I can chew with this particular episode. I might be. Clearly, I want some controversy and some drama in my life for no damn reason. Right. Before we begin, though, go ahead and hit that like button because my wife gonna wind up telling me you ain't never let that go. I haven't. They say talking is my superpower. And with that being the case, I don't know how true that is. You might forget to go ahead and hit that like button. So yeah, go ahead and hit that like button. We in here for a good time. We in here for an informative time. We in for a participation time. If you like it with a brother shoveling and everything like that, this my brother would come in there, be real. He would say, if you like what a brother shoveling, put something in the bucket. Right. If you like what we getting ready to talk about, you find it informative, go ahead and tag at Rob, Comic Books Explained. Go ahead and tag Ernie, Blurred Without Fear. Go ahead and tag Josh Pate, College Football, and go ahead and tag let me see, who am I missing? Somebody? I think so. Let me see here. I'm missing somebody. I'm missing somebody. Valorverse, Bobby Valorverse. Yeah, go ahead and tag him too. I definitely might be biting off more than I can. That said, we in here for an informative time. Y'all see what we talking about? Identity politics. Now, damn it. I was in my 50s when I knew what the hell identity politics was. I'm just gonna go ahead. It's a recent phenomenon to me. Because we calling it something different. No. So what I said was, it's 2026. Before I be rude, I'm gonna go ahead and greet folks that's up in here, because y'all in here up early and everything. That you in here early, we can get out early. Let me go ahead and greet the folks that's up in here, because I was raised with manners. I was taught respect. I was. Now tell them is in here. And S. Jadis, a topic that needs to be discussed. Yeah, race exists, but boy, do I hate racism being used. Boy, listen, so we ain't even going. We going partially where you at, S. Jadis. The last part of that, we gonna park that off to the side. So, like I said, identity politics. I'm in my 50s. It's crazy. I thought comic books was for everybody. I'm gonna say that one more time. I thought comic books was for everybody. I did. I thought action figures were for everybody. Like, if you're a nerd, you're a nerd. I went to go see Revenge of the Nerds. I went to go see the Nerds, Revenge of the Nerds, and everything like that. I felt some type of way that the only me in the movie was not heterosexual me, but I was them. Which I don't know what being a gay man has to do with being a nerd. I never drew the connection between that, but hey, it is what it is. But I like the movie. That's what I'm telling you. I went to go see the damn movie. I enjoyed the damn movie. That's what I'm telling you. We could not do that movie now. Not Lord Jesus have mercy. Not today. Not now. But I felt like it was for everybody. Whether I was there or not, I felt like science fiction was for everybody. I thought horror movies. I felt some type of way back in the day when I would be the first one always getting deleted, because I was like, if anybody would make it to the end of this damn horror movie, it would be me, because it's just stuff we just not finna do. Nevertheless, I thought superheroes, comic books, action figures, I thought that stuff was for everybody. I understood, a grown man, just telling you. I understand we don't necessarily like the same damn things, but the same genre, which I would have thought would have been a bonding thing. You feel what I'm saying? I thought it would have been a bonding thing. Like, we ain't got to like everything the same, but we're still in the same damn genre. I ain't see where this was going to be a problem. Oh, Lord Jesus, have mercy, Father God, fix it. Now, mind you, you can be oblivious to certain stuff. You can. Once you get to a certain point, in your life, you can be oblivious to certain stuff because you're doing it for yourself. I'm not necessarily looking outside the Rock With Me Nation when it comes to covering certain stories, if that makes sense. Like, if I like it, I'm either buying it or I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna review it. I'm not pressed for anybody else to be doing it. I'm just being clear. Regardless of who they are, I'm not pressed. But now I do take a certain type of pride within me. And like some folks, and I would like to think this would be everybody. Just like you don't see anything wrong with you, I don't see nothing wrong with me. You like you, I like me. You, I love me. And I don't need to make light or slight of somebody else to make me feel good. I don't need to do that. I've never had to do that. I've never had to do that. Now, if I'm being real, which I am, everything was cool up until a certain point in time. And I don't know how folks, I was joking and laughing with my wife about this, my daughter actually. I don't know how everybody didn't get behind Barack Obama. But I know that's when folks got started acting different. Because you saw him as a black man. Barry not black. Barry biracial. Barry got a, if you finna use those terms, racial terms, because I did a video over there on Facebook today. There's a difference between race, nationality, and ethnicity. Folks like to keep mixing up the confuse. You can't talk to me if you finna confuse the two. You can't. I'm finna look at you. I'm finna check you off as being either A, stupid, or B, ignorant. I'm probably gonna go with the latter, but I can't take you seriously if you're conflating the three, because they not the damn same. They not, and I know better. So I'm not gonna do that. Well, Barry is black and white, if you're gonna do that. Barry graduated magna cum laude from Harvard. I don't know how anybody that's proud to be white was mad about that. I want to say, if you white, that's the smartest president you've had in office. So I don't know what the vitriol was about, because at the very least, half of him represented you as a race, and you still got mad. You ain't had nobody that smart in the White House. Let me say it, like, you believe in race, that's the smartest white president you had in office. It ain't the one that's there now. It ain't. But folks got mad. That's when tiki torches started popping up that's when the Brutha movement started popping up all over the damn place. And then we kept encouraging it as a country. Well, before we would tell racists, that's what we was telling it. And it's not like what I'm saying is wrong. Marjorie Taylor Greene, you follow politics, I ain't telling you. If you believe in what they selling, I ain't telling you nothing. You didn't already know. You just can't believe she said it. Marjorie Taylor Greene apologized for participating in toxic politics. That's a woman who was fully in it, hip deep, talking about childless cat ladies, this, that, then the third. Brown people doing this crazy, because we never said anything about white people. That was identity politics. But it was fine then, because we were talking about people of color, which was crazy, because you ain't got to be a person of color to look at that sideways and be like, stop it. So I spin it forward. We got the Rock With Me Nation. Me and my brother Dora, Kimoyo here, all y'all, Steezle, not tell them here. And hey, we say, if you know us, grow us, and sharing is caring. That's our motto. We say, if we not finna beg for what you freely give somebody else. We will either take it or make it for ourselves. You better hope and pray we choose the latter. So far, we've always chosen the latter. We'll make it ourselves. Our favorite character is Black Panther. There ain't no way to look down on anybody and that's your favorite character. Not when you know the lore, not when you know the surrounding characters, or you all encompassing, you all embracing. Yeah, it's known to the outside world that you love you some you, but not to the detriment of anybody else. You ain't finna bash nobody else. You got folks in your country that's, see what I said? One nation under our feet. You got folks in your nation across the threshold. You got folks across the LGBTQ. You do. You got folks that ain't all black. You do. You got it going on in Wakanda with your favorite character. And having all them characters, they peacefully coexist. Ain't nobody looking at nobody being threatened by the other person. Most technologically advanced nation on earth, which is crazy because if I look at Gene Roddenberry's Star Trek and I think about his brand, well, damn, you mean I got a United Planets? I got everybody named Mama and an alien. Because some folks was Spock, watch this. Spock was half white, half Vulcan. Or if we want to say it, based on his planetary status, Spock was half Vulcan, half human. We got up. Gene Roddenberry gave us all that right though. I don't even know how you a Star Trek fan and you hating on anybody. That shouldn't even be possible. Gene Roddenberry hit you young. You wasn't even in double digits if you was born in the 60s. You're like, ah, damn, that's what you're doing? You giving it to me? Okay. I said I was this old in my 50s. Identity politics. My brand is the Rock With Me Nation. I take pride in that brand. I love it. You get to hang out with each other, talk to one another. The beautiful thing is you ain't got to always agree with one another. We don't always agree with one another on this damn channel. We don't. What we do agree on all day, every day, twice on Sunday is that T'Challa's our favorite character. That's enough to override every damn thing else. Hey, it's our favorite character now. Stop. But my brand is my brand. And I it's some things I ain't never been accused of. Now somebody did do the whole misogynoir thing a while ago. We see how that went. Let me make sure I see the lovely Grand Madam Tarot is up in here. What is going on, Grand Madam? And Kimoyo King, president of the Black Panther fan group, is up in here. What's going on? So I had some folks want to call Recast T'Challa, and by Recast T'Challa, Rock With Me Nation, and by way of Rock With Me Nation, me, misogynistic. But see, that's just talk. That's just talk. Words not finna move me. Because I got the action to back up how I feel about women and everything like that. I'm not even going to do that. So, but I've never been, like when I read the comments, ain't nobody ever said, man, you don't like white people. I've never been accused of being a racist. I've been accused by a young European male who thought he knew more about my culture than I did about being too racially sensitive. But can we really say that right now? You know, if you in your own little bubble and everything like that, yeah, you can have a closed mind. But in the genre that we participate in, can we really say we looking for racism? Is racism looking for us? Go ahead and tag at Talk of Art too. Kimoyo, this episode right here, we want to make sure we tag at certain folks on the YouTube channel. We want to make sure we get it Josh Pate. We want to make sure we get it Bobby Valor. We want to make sure we get it Ernie. We want to make sure we get it Rob, and we want to make sure we get it Talk of Art, because I think folks could learn something from this particular video. My brand is my brand. If I say I rep all and I care about all, I got to watch how I interact with everyone else. You can't come on this channel and bash women. That's not going to work out in your favor. You cannot come on this channel and bash members of the LGBTQ+. That's not going to work out in your favor. It's not. You cannot come on this channel and bash anybody that's not black. That's not going to work out in your favor. And you damn sure can't come on this channel and bash somebody that is black. That's not going to work out in your favor. The only thing you can do is come on this channel and say you either like the content that's provided or you don't. And if you don't like the content, that's fair. It's options on the table. You can go elsewhere to get it. I'm fine with that. But my brand is my brand, and I take my brand seriously. And my brand ain't just my brand by my own. Daryl is 50% of this. So I can't be out there willy-nilly. That's my dog. We run as a pack. Hell, Kimoyo too. So we're responsible for how we act individually in reference to how it's going to make our friends look, our associates look. That's what that is at the end of the day. And if we give two damns about the person that we call a friend, talking to talk of art, I'm talking to Nerdom. If you give two damns about the person who got the light in your circle, because that's who got the light, Rob, it ain't y'all two. If you give two damns about the dude that's got the light in your circle, you're not going to jeopardize what your friend got going on by spewing your hateful rhetoric on their channel. You'll keep it to yourself because you care about your friend. That's what friends do. They look out for one another. They protect one another. Yes, talk of art. Same damn thing for you. Bobby got a business. Bobby's business is open to the public. It ain't open to the folks. It ain't just open to the folks that look like you. It's open actually to the folks that you like to make fun of in your picture photography. But here's why I didn't get pressed, because I pray. And Megyn Kelly came out and exposed it during the Bad Bunny Super Bowl halftime show that folks that talk of art eat fried chicken, watermelon, and drink Kool-Aid just like we do. He ain't no damn different. But here's what I'm going to tell you where it gets to be problematic. Bobby, your toy line is based on military action figures. Talk of Art got a video trolling folks, throwing up the Hitler sign, saying, I'm not saying doing the Hitler salute, the Nazi salute. I'm doing a Red Ranger power salute. That's your boy. Bobby, I'm an American veteran. Talk of art. I'm a veteran. You said that KFC joke was funny. You see how it landed, right? Don't get your ass whooped by no veteran playing games, trying to piss off one group of people and you pissing off another group of people. Ironically enough, the main group of people that do business with your boy. You better take that damn video down, Talk of Art. Because that ain't funny. As an American veteran, that Heil Hitler thing ain't funny worth a damn. Bruh, I will do you in ways you never thought about somebody doing you in regards to something, and it won't have nothing to do with race. No, I'm a proud veteran. And every last one of you Americans throwing up the Hitler salute, you deserve somebody to put their foot 12 inches, if not 36 inches deep in your rectum and twist it sideways. That's traitorous activity all damn day long, but you doing it trying to be funny. You pissing off the wrong side of me. You pissing off the wrong side of me trying to be funny. No, that ain't funny, dude. It's too many American soldiers buried in Arlington Cemetery that fought that damn flag, and you trying to be funny. Fought the damn dude that did that damn salute. Now, I ain't even got to the Jesse Owens side of me. But see, Bobby, that what Talk of Art is doing, that right there is identity politics. It ain't the folks showing up in your comment section asking why you tolerating him. It's him. He's making it about identity. You don't want him doing it. You don't want to discuss it. Tell your homeboy to chill out. Or do you not have it within you? Because honestly, you don't need him. He needs you to validate his existence. So tell your homeboy to chill out. That's what leaders do. That's what leaders do. That's what leaders do. When somebody rocking with them is about to cost everybody the damn bag by saying something stupid, leaders address them. Publicly, personally, wherever the leader feel like it's appropriate, the leader handles that business. You and Rob ain't being leaders. Folks come to y'all page to talk about comic books. Not every comic book featuring a white character is worth a damn. There are some great stories out there with black characters. And unless you got Marvel or DC in front of your damn name, you shouldn't be limited to just covering them damn comics. Because it's about the comics. It's about the damn action figures. That's what it's about. It's about the genre. And somewhere along the line, y'all done forgot that. It ain't people asking you why you associate with racists that's making it about their identity. But somebody that come and ask you something like that, they must have seen something racial that triggered them. Why you not telling your folks to chill out? It's either one or two reasons. You either agree with what they're saying, which makes that a damn shame in and of itself, or you're afraid of what they're going to say to you. It's one or two things. See, if somebody come on this channel and bash members of the LGBTQ+, if I don't say anything, it's only for one or two reasons. I either agree with them or I lack the courage and conviction to stand up to them. It ain't ever been the other one. No, I'm always going to check that. Y'all not checking it. Which, watch what this does to your fan base. It splits it. It splits it. Because see, what I can't do is say neither one of y'all are talented. And when I'm talking about either one of y'all, I'm specifically talking Rob and Bobby. I'd be lying if I say you weren't talented. That would be a bald-faced lie. But see, here's where you put folks like me that don't mind having a backbone. You put us in this particular situation right here. Because see, unlike yourselves, folks know what I stand for. They know what I stand for. They do. And so, like I said, because I'm associated with more than just me, I gotta watch how I move. Here's the damnedest thing. Rob, you never had an excuse for not reviewing black comics. You never did. Lame as hell, weak as hell. Dead ass damn wrong. Now, I don't know who encouraged you to do that trash, but it was trash. You're better than that. I know. You were proud enough to put that damn FUBU jersey on, wasn't you? You spent money on it. See, those of us in our culture, we know you broke bread on that. See, other folks might not know. We know you broke bread on that. We know you picked that outfit out, especially to wear. So that whole FUBU comment about Milestones Comics is a lie in and of itself because you love FUBU. So stop with that lie. Now, let me get to Josh Pate. Having Donald Trump on your show was one of the stupidest damn. Now, see, you either had him on your show for one or two reasons. It's either because you like him, in essence, you believe in everything he putting down, or you don't know no better. But no, Josh, you too damn smart. You great at what you do. Oh, no. That was a weak ass move. You put him on your show for no other reason than the arrogance you have within yourself. You didn't give a damn who you pissed off. You had a dude on your show that ain't even you. You had Donald Trump on your show to validate you, and all you did was validate him because he's never been the man you are. Never will be. Let me keep going. Bobby. As an African American, I bought that shield for a reason. I bought that specific shield for a reason. One, because I love my country. Two, because I never have to worry about somebody that look like you or talk of art saying, I'm trying to be Captain America. No, I don't. What I am is a proud American. What I am is a proud United States veteran. What I am is somebody that if I was sitting next to talk of art right now, I would either, there would be only one or two options on the page. He would neither to delete that video or we got to go outside. Now, here's the damnedest thing. You should be offended. Not just as an American citizen, but as somebody who calls themselves loving the American military, you should be offended. You should be saying something. You should be applying the pressure. Now, here's the thing. If you don't say nothing to talk of art, that video sits up there on his Instagram page where he joking and laughing and everything like that. Well, hell, Bobby, considering the business you in, it's only one or two reasons. And damn it, it can't be one of them because that's definitely going to affect your damn sales. It's either you agree with him or you lack the courage and conviction to say something to him because you feel like you need him. You don't need him. He needs you. You don't need a damn thing from him. There's nothing he can do for you except cast doubt on your damn name, on your damn business. I'm sitting up here as a damn action figure collector, and I see the love that you're giving us as African Americans. I do. I ain't gonna act like that. All the troop builders you're giving, malice you getting ready to drop. You got the nice, the Eric Killmonger hairstyle. We could have got something else. But I'm looking at you and I'm like, well, damn, I didn't know Key got more options from you in regards to my melanin representation than I didn't got from G.I. Joe. I don't want to sit up here and say how much money I done spent on Valorverse. I don't, because I done spent a lot. And I don't even want to talk about how many times I didn't refer Valorverse to my friends. I don't want to do that because I know I done done it. So if I can stand 10 toes down and recommend your business to my friends because you got us, you thinking about us, you can't say nothing to that dude. You can't make racists feel unwelcome. You can't make it, you can't make the main thing the main thing. You can't, when see, like I said, when somebody come to y'all and mention something about racism, there had to have been something there to trigger. Neither one of y'all is stupid. Y'all not dumb. You're very intelligent. You didn't reach the heights of success you have individually because you're stupid. Now that ain't what happened. Hold on for a second. Somebody being rude. Excuse me. No. Ain't no bad. Did you know I was going live? Did you care? Did you think about it? When you knocked on that window like that, because you didn't knock on the door, you knocked on the window first. I was asking you. Right. I just heard you knock on the door in, but baby, I don't go like that. There's a right man and wrong. But knocking on the window like that means somebody thinks something's wrong. That ain't I'm trying to get in the house. This is a that ain't how you knock on the window. You knock on the window like you're supposed to. Like I need to come stop my child. Hey, no. Come back. I'm a father, father. And when I'm saying that to be funny because that's one of the things that we got in common, regardless of race. We should have that in common, being fathers. Yeah, that should be the stuff folks want to get in the comment section and talk about. I don't even know. Your friends represent you. They do. Your friends represent you. And see, the thing is, I'm not going to give none of these content creators, podcasters, no type of slack because just like you interact with people, I interact with people. You interact with people just like I interact with people. Y'all interact with people just like I interact with people. I'm not gonna do that. We not gonna do that. You gonna have to try and make me understand how when I go look at the comment sections or I go look at the folks that rock with me, their pages and the content that they put out and everything like that, you're gonna have to explain to me like I'm in the third grade how the folks that I rock with ain't putting out homophobic, anti-Semitic, misogynistic, racial content. You're gonna have to explain that to me like I'm in the third grade because I've been doing this for a minute now. You're gonna have to explain to me how it is that the folks that I rock with got way more damn sense than the folks that y'all rock with, considering the folks that y'all rock with think they better than everybody else. Y'all gonna have to make that make sense to me. You gonna have to, because it don't make no damn sense. Milestone, The New Origin of the DC Universe, that was a great book. If you are a comic book reviewer and you reviewed the 60th anniversary Black Panther special, you know damn good and well which one of them books was better. So if you are a legitimate reviewer, hell yeah, that should have been one of the damn books you reviewed. Beyond a damn shadow of a doubt. That's easy. Saying you don't know nothing, man, damn all that. You don't know because you ain't trying to know. That's how we all do stuff. I ain't know about no damn Creed comic book till somebody say, Theo, go read Creed. Okay, well, let me get into the damn thing. All these lame behind excuses just to validate your hateful rhetoric, just to validate being friends with hateful people. How the hell did you sneak into the nerd society? Why you don't think you Hydra? Talk of art, that whole damn Hitler salute. Clearly, Steve Rogers ain't one of your damn favorite characters. You need to take that off your damn display. You don't give two damns about America to even do that. So you need to take down every American action figure you got in your damn trailer, because that's trash. You don't give two damns. Honestly, I'd be perfectly fine if you took your ass and moved. You can get up and move. See, that line got to be drawn in the sand somewhere. And you told the joke you thought was going to land. The other one didn't stick. This one, you pissed off the veteran in me. The veteran in me don't have no talk. He don't. That's the one that's been trained to do something. And he's been programmed to look at certain flags as forever being enemies of the state. He's been programmed to look at folks that support them flags as being enemies of the state. He's not changing. He's been programmed. That's what that is. And he ain't the only one. He's not. So, Bobby, that's your boy. Your boy is a reflection of you, whether you want him to be or not. Ernie, I'm sorry, Rob, them your boys. They are a reflection of you, whether you want them to be or not. It's not everybody else that's playing identity politics. It's your crew. Now, your crew, like I said, is putting your fan base in a delicate situation because we think both you and Bobby stand for something. We think y'all stand for something. What do you stand for? And let me just be clear, so I know, because I know some folks gonna say something crazy. Let me get right here real quick. Bring this up. Because I ain't wanna not know what I was talking about here. Let me see here. Give me a second here. Because you know, we talk about this whole thing in regards to what does it mean? What does it mean when someone, we ask in Google, someone says they don't want, make sure I got this right, want to deal with identity politics. We're going to look this up, and while the phone is looking that up, what we're going to do is go back to these notes. I appreciate y'all pulling up. Yeah, go ahead and do that phone real quick here. Go on, look that on up. Let me get to these notes real quick here. Let me see here. Grand Madam Taro's in the building. Lovely Grand Madam. B Steezle, Rock With Me Nation, pulled up. What's going on? Black Panther, wait, what happened? No, we just clearing the air. Black Panther, nothing. Rob bugging again. Rob too concerned with not being no. So let me tell you what got me here. Let me tell you what got me here. It's a culmination of events. It's having high expectations of others, peers, if you will. And so the Rob Ernie thing, that jumped it off. But in the midst of the Rob Ernie thing, we got the talk of art thing. We got that going on. And shortly after the talk of art thing, we got the Josh Pate thing with Donald Trump. We got that. And so, like I said, I take what I do seriously. And how I interact with people, I take that seriously. So I'm like, okay, I would be lying if I said I wasn't rocking with Rob before I started noticing certain stuff. The dude is talented, right? It's unfortunate to say, hey, man, because you don't mind entertaining folks that don't mind disrespecting me, I don't feel comfortable over here because I don't want to read them comments in your section. Now, when you say something to the person that's running it, you would like for them to take your feelings into consideration. Now, I don't want to get involved in identity politics. You already involved in it. They got, soon as somebody started putting racial stuff on your page, they involved you in racial politics. You should have deaded that. You didn't. You was okay as long as I didn't say nothing. The moment I complained, it was a problem. Then the talk of art thing. He did the thing with the KFC crew, had black superhero. Now, here was the thing I don't think he realized. You had black superheroes. Their display was right next to the Planet of the Apes display. You saying it's a joke, okay? I told you the KFC thing is sensitive. That joke lands better if it's Popeyes. That's me, though. There were quite a few other folks that looked like me, that didn't look like me, that were pissed off. Said it was a joke. Well, okay, like I said, I'm a praying man. I believe God works in mysterious ways. where Megyn Kelly exposed that talk of art was being insensitive as hell. That joke wasn't funny. When she said America is a apple pie, fried chicken eating cut, I said, ooh. If Megyn Kelly ain't conservative, I don't know who the hell conservative, but let her tell it. They eat fried chicken too. Okay, I guess we should put some white figures in that KFC photo that make that more realistic and everything like that. Because clearly the black action figures ain't the only one that's part of the KFC crew. Right. You buy the Valorverse crate, you see it, you appreciate it. You appreciate it for what it is. Why? It's 5 action figures. 5 action figures you can make black. So that means he's taking me into consideration. The troop builders, but the black face. We've seen some folks do troop builders, they white. You ain't being able to change nothing else. No, that is what that is. Okay. Malice. He getting ready to drop Malice. And I'm sitting up here looking at stuff, and I'm like, there's a reason why I really don't say certain stuff about Hasbro. That police officer that Hasbro was going to drop, that police officer was supposed to have been dropped. But because they looked at what was going on in Seattle, they pulled it back. They said, oh, no, we ain't going to do this. We don't even want to be caught up in that. Right? But then look at G.I. Joe as a whole. How long G.I. Joe been around? You got some of us that are diehard G.I. Joe fans. And I'm not knocking it. But where am I at in G.I. Joe? How long had they been out? I ain't even in double digits. Did I not say I'm a Marine Corps veteran? I don't know other black folks in the Marine Corps, Army, Navy Force. What? I got Roadblock, Heavy Duty, Big Lob, Alpine, Avalanche. So don't know sisters. I got female cousins that joined the Army and the Navy. They don't join. I look at stuff like that. Not everybody gonna look at that. Right out the gate, Bobby say, here go roll out, here go kill switch. They weren't troop builders. He said right out the gate, here you go. Kill switch got one of the most distinctive head sculpts we ever seen. She got a nose ring and some locks. And she a dark-skinned sister too. Then he did this, and it took Darren to tell me about it. I'm sitting up there. I bought Kill Switch soon as she got dropped. Let me get that right there. Let me get that right there. Bobby, it's a Saturday. I'm watching his live, the Valorverse live, and everything like that. Bobby saying, I just want to show y'all to what I consider to be the best action figure. I'm paraphrasing, but the best action figure Valorverse has released. What the fuck is he talking? It's Kill Switch. I'm looking at my wife. I'm like, oh, thank God. She said, what you mean? I'm so glad. I'm so glad we already got. I'm so glad we got her when she came out. We ain't got to do that. Kill Switch price $100-something damn bucks. So I'm like, because I don't know what's going on over here. I don't. I'm blissfully ignorant. I'm over here in my lane. Checking for me and everything like that. Infantry commander, check it. Got it. Garrison cavalry. Oh, good looking on that one. Nice little helmet. Cool. Bobby hang with Talker Art. You get the KFC thing. And I'm saying this because the dude that's telling me this, I trust him. God-fearing brother. Brother ain't never lied to me about anything. He has not. Brother done kept me in the loop with action figures and everything like that. I can't say nothing bad about my brother. He keep me in the loop. So he mad, but anger starts from a place of hurt. A lot of folks don't realize that. Yeah. Anger comes from a place of hurt, and you ain't acknowledging the hurt. So you go from being hurt to being mad. So Because you want to buy Valorverse, but you're looking at this. Because when you go to buy Valorverse or when you go to watch Valorverse videos, you got folks like Talk of Art leaving nonsense in the comment section. And folks trying to figure out, well, who is this? And they backtrack and find you on another social media platform. And they see you leaving trash like that out there. And they're like, and if they can see it, then you got to know other folks can see it. So you get to the point like, damn, Bobby's going to release an action figure called Malice. Malice is a nice looking action figure. Damn sure is. I am. that action figure look nice as hell. And I'm sitting there looking at it and I'm showing it to the fella. Hey man, what's bada bing, bada boom? Right. Chad makes a comment. Chad not wrong for how he feel. But Chad ain't feeling that way if it ain't for the racial comments. Because why is that the joke we're choosing to tell? Why is the stereotypical racial joke the one we want to tell when there are other jokes we could tell? Why is that the one that we think is going to be funny just for a few weeks later for you to be shown just how stupid you were when you did it? You got invalidated. The only way you make it right, you got to put some white action figures up there. Everybody part of the KFC crew. It ain't just us. It ain't just us. Still having that photo up there and ain't fixed it. You know what that insinuates? That's, even though you know the truth, because one of yours said it, a right-winger, conservative, Republican, MAGA member, even though one of you said it, you know you eat fried chicken, probably more than I do, you still gonna push that narrative out there. And you're one of the people that the owner of Valorverse hangs with as far as how people feel. So it's one of them things where at some point you just got to ask questions, Black Panther. Shout out to Furious George. Shout out to my brother Flash by Night Marvel who gave me that information. You know it's something when they being called out by somebody that looked like them. Once again, shout out to Furious George. His question was, what was going on with Sync? Tom Brevoort, we don't have that many viable black male mutants. He being called out by one of his own in regards to Sync. Sync is too powerful. We don't know what to do with it. How many times have we heard that as comic book fans? The black character is OP, so they ain't never stopped nothing from doing Wonder Woman, Superman, Flash. Yeah. Didn't we just do a whole ass series on Jean Grey in space? Stop it. So shout out to Furious George. Since Barack Obama announced he was going to run for the president of the United States, folks have started embracing their dark side. When Donald Trump won the first time it's okay for me to be open and be racist. The thing is that back in the day, what you used to have, folks, is folks would tell other folks, hey, that's not right. That's impolite. You had folks that would be actually concerned about losing business, or at the very least concerned about their image. Now, you're not concerned. So let me say it the way I hope they receive it. Rob, I want to be able to come onto your channel, maybe get caught up on some comic books that I ain't read in a minute or ain't read at all. And I don't want to be made to feel inferior by anybody in your damn comment section by accident or on purpose. And I know it can be done because I do it over here. Josh Pate, Forget politics. Donald Trump is an immoral individual. The fact that you had him on your show, you might not care, but it casts a shadow on you. You made him look good. He made you look bad. I can't rock with that. That means to a degree, you don't see you the way I see you, which is effed up because my version of you is actually better than your version of you. Shape up. Bobby. There's no reason for that. There's a dude on your team who's actually seen active duty. Yeah, come here, Bobby. There's a dude on your crew that actually has seen active duty, and you created an action figure for him. If I'm not mistaken, he fought in Desert Storm. Now, I don't think Tucker Art has done any damn thing, because he could be a racist. He wouldn't throw up no damn Hitler salute. No, he would have enough respect, enough dignity for the fact that at least he served. You got a veteran on your staff, dude. And one of the cats in your crew has a video on his Instagram page throwing up the nicest salute. It is your responsibility to check him. You damn right it is. It's your responsibility to check him. Undeniably, unequivocally, yeah. And if you don't want to do it, that says a lot about you. Now, here's the damnedest thing, and I'm going to cut bait like this. It was unfortunate that I had to stop following Rob, but I didn't make no announcement. I don't get down like that. I ain't got to make no announcement to stop effing with you. I just move like I move. I stopped effing with Josh Pate. I didn't make no big announcement. I just did it. You got one time to show me that you will put up with somebody that I know don't give two damns about me and mine. I'm good. I'm good. Remember when I asked y'all earlier to add these folks in this video? It's because I want them to get it. Now, Bobby, I'm looking at you. I can't say what Talker Art then did for you. I know what I've done. I don't have no regrets about it. I don't. I do it again. You put out some quality stuff. You do. And like I said, you do take me and mine into consideration. You do. But if you don't want to get caught up in identity politics, you don't entertain it on any level. Let me say it one more time. You don't want to get caught up in identity politics. You don't entertain it on any level. Talker Art got me in my feelings right now. As a matter of fact, hold on, because I said I was going to do this. So yeah, I just did me a little DM message, and I'm asking somebody if they know, did they know that I'm a Marine Corps veteran? Yeah, I'm gonna ask that question first. Do you know that I'm a Marine Corps veteran? If they say no, but thank you for your service, like, okay, thank me for my service. I am that one when it comes to America. Eat, sleep, breathe-ish America. That's what that is. So I'm gonna ask him, do you know how offensive I found your Power Ranger video? Yeah. That, like I said, we got folks, regardless of who they are, what race, ethnicity, gender orientation, buried in Arlington Cemetery. That's what we have. Gave up their life for this country in ways to do that folks like Talker Art like to run behind, ducked and dodged, not to run, not to defend this country. Yeah, you got folks that have died for this country. And you gonna do that? Well, here's the thing. I'm probably not the only veteran you offended. And those offended veterans, they don't all look like me. You have to figure it out. In regards to Tom Brevoort and CB Cebulski, you've been found wanting. Yeah, like I said, Furious George said it for what it was. You could have did something with Sync. Hell, you could have did something with all those black male mutants. And throwing me a bone out there with Bishop, make sure the story good, make sure the artwork good. If not, then it comes across just like it did with, I don't know, Night Thrasher's miniseries and Luke Cage's miniseries, Gangland. It's meaningless representation. Kind of like T'Challa's 60th anniversary issue, meaningless representation. So if you want to get it right, you can. But in regards to there are no viable black male mutants, no, it's like Buddy said, you're being racist. That's what that is. And this was funny. For a company that brands themselves on being the house of ideas, damn, y'all struggling. I'm paraphrasing. Let me keep up with these notes. I'm gonna get on up out of here. I came in for a good time. Where we at? We fit almost an hour. They'll slip slick or not so slick little racist jabs to see how someone will respond. Yeah, man, nobody got time for that. Side note, G.I. Joe, the movie has one of the dopest film intros ever. It does. Steezle, it's on Tubi. Fear of a Black Planet. D. Steele says, fans asking Rob to review the new Milestone comic is no different than any other fan request on his channel. You're absolutely right. I knew he would reluctantly review it only because GL and Lex were in it. Sad to say, Rob too concerned with not being a mouthpiece for Black people. Him reviewing a Black comic book, if he felt like that made him a Black mouthpiece, damn. No, you're a comic book reviewer. See, that's him playing identity politics right there. Oh, if I review Black comic books, it's going to make it seem like, no, it's a damn comic book. You know what? This why I love what me and Daryl do. Proud to be Black. But Daryl gonna review some stuff. That's what that is. You're not gonna make me feel I'm less Black for reviewing what's the name of the show? Supernatural comic book. I ain't the only damn Supernatural fan that's Black. Hell. Just like, now this is the damnest thing. Rob is not the only biracial person that would like Milestone. It's white folks like Milestone. It's brown folks like Milestone, yellow folks like Milestone, and red folks like Milestone. So yeah, playing identity politics is believing the only way you can enjoy Milestone is if you're Black. That's crazy, because that's exactly what he was saying. The only way I can enjoy Milestone is if I was Black. No, you don't have to be Black to enjoy Milestone. It's good writing over there. It's good. Did you have to be Black to go get that FUBU sweater? See, that's the thing. You're not gonna play in my face with my culture. And folks keep saying, oh, Rob don't know Milestone. That's a lie. Y'all let Rob gas y'all up like that, gaslight y'all if you want to. No, the same dude that was proud to take his school photo in his FUBU hoodie is the same dude who was reading Milestone 10 years before then. Hell no. 8 years before then. Folks keep saying, oh, he read it because he was pressured. No, he didn't want to read Milestone because he was familiar with all them damn characters. That's why he was able to quickly spin the block on Milestone when he got called out. He know what them damn characters are. He doing that on purpose. Talking about some damn Static Shock. Mind you, he wouldn't be the only person familiar with that character, kept calling it damn wrong, but he know who the hell Virgil Hawkins is. We occupy too much space in their mind. Yeah, it's crazy because Bobby has brand. He got a brand to protect. Now, Kimoyo, you said that space thing. Let me say this. And I'm definitely getting on up out of here when I say this. All you have to do is sit back and watch. Sit back and look. Listen. How long we been here? In America. You ever tried to overthrow the country? Is there any historical data out there where we tried to overthrow the country? Any historical data out there about us bombing churches? Here in America. Outside of our own neighborhood where we frequent, is there any historical data out there about us leaving our neighborhood where we live at, going to go terrorize another neighborhood, if not burn it all the way down to the ground? Is there any history out there regarding that? Gonna go somewhere. Some folks might not be ready. It's not in the words that determine whether or not you're the chosen one. It's the actions. I'll say that one more time. It's not the words that determine if you're the chosen one. It's the actions. I don't think I'm the only one that remember the movie with Show Enough. Y'all remember Show Enough? Right. Remember Bruce Leroy? Bruce Leroy wasn't trying to do nothing. Bruce Lee just trying to go to work, practice his karate, get the girl. Wasn't trying to take over the neighborhood. He was the chosen one now. He was the chosen. All he wanted to do, go to work, take care of his little brother, right? Learn some karate, right? Get the girl. But then you had this other dude, and he already had it made. Folks answering to him, doing stuff for him and everything like that. He really ain't got to do nothing. He just chilling. Bruce Leroy wasn't messing with him. It wasn't good enough that Bruce Leroy wasn't messing with him. It was just the fact that Bruce Leroy existed. He felt threatened by the mere existence of this dude. Now, mind you, this ain't the first story we didn't got like this. This ain't gonna be the last story we got like that. You hear what I'm saying? And folks have written stories like this for ages now, whether they look like us or not. Yeah, this ain't the first story like this. But Show Enough could have any woman he wanted. Life was easy for Show Enough. Bruce Leroy was the one working. But what wound up happening? Show Enough beat Bruce Leroy down just because Bruce Leroy was Bruce Leroy. That's what that was. I don't even like you. Like you just hit. Well, what wound up happening? And it took a minute because Bruce Leroy, as the chosen one, was the peaceful one. As the chosen one was the peaceful one. I'm gonna slide back again. As the chosen one was the peaceful one. Well, if I go back biblically and I look at the Son of God, he was the chosen one. He was peaceful. He was the chosen one. He was peaceful. Now, being the chosen one means he could have did whatever he wanted to do whenever. He chose to remain peaceful. But what was everybody else doing? Just his mere presence was bothering folks. Just his mere presence was caught, and he was traveling from place to place, so he never had the same place. They was tracking him down. Just he was, as Kimoyo say, renting space in their cerebellum, their gray matter. They weren't content to just take care of their business. No, they would go find him wherever he was to terrorize him and his, exhaust resources, just to go F with the chosen one, who was also a peaceful one. For 400 years, 400 some odd years, they've been telling folks how violent we are. Meanwhile, who blowing up the churches? Meanwhile, who's on that mass murder, that mass deletion list? Because ain't nobody ever confusing me for mass deleting nobody. No. Who's that pulling up mad at the job they just lost and deleting everybody at the job? We don't do that. We'll beat up the supervisor. We will invite the supervisor outside to get that pay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on outside. But delete, no. That ain't what that's not what that is. We ain't sitting up here marching around saying this person got to go, that person got to go. We ain't sitting around here insulting white women. That's not what we doing. We ain't even sitting up here calling, we not saying childless cat ladies or the white folks are eating up the dogs and cats and the ducks, and we not saying nothing like that. We want to go to school, get our education, have a job, decent wage, roof over our head, clothes on our back, car to drive, something to drink on, something to smoke on. That's it. That's it. And I'm gonna help y'all out. Kimoyo gonna be able to tell me. Kimoyo gonna tell me if I'm right or wrong. More often than not, we not the one checking for your woman. Your woman checking for us. You remember when I said that whole thing about I learned at an early age, messing around with a woman? Yeah, you can mess around and be deleted with rope burns around your neck. Yeah. So you heard what Cat Williams said. Cat Williams wasn't telling you nothing new. No, he was telling you a philosophy that quite a few of us practice. We're not doing that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Who started a war they're already losing? Some feel they have to bully and harass for respect. This is an inherent, yeah. It ain't got nothing to do that the woman is unattractive. That ain't it. We sit up here like this. Oh, no, I'm good. Matter of fact, I ain't trying to be funny, but I low key think you trying to get me. I don't be wanting to say that, but you can't not know if you are a Caucasian woman, European, you cannot know. You got to know. You got to know that any brother dating you is risking it. You because your family can be cool, but we don't know which dude you didn't turn down ain't cool. we don't know. And 9 times out of 10, that dude ain't gonna pull up and want to fade dolo solo, because that's not how races get down. They don't want the one-on-one. No. He pulling up with a crew. No, sorry. It's too many real life horror stories out there for me and mine. Some of us gonna look past that. All I've ever been with is sisters. And if I run out of sisters, which would be hard because there's a whole plethora of sisters out there and everything like that, then it would be my Latino sisters. See? Once again, not saying I find it, I like the life expectancy. Right. I believe my life expectancy is longer with a sister. My potential life expectancy is longer with a sister. I ain't saying, I'm just saying I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, I'm out. Hopefully we got from this what I intended. There should be no racism in nerdom. But at the very least, little to none. I understand racism to a degree is you're gonna find that in every demographic, but damn, enabling racism in nerdom is wild. That's wild to me, considering nerdom is really based off the good versus evil trope. That's what it's, good versus evil, not some good versus some evil. Like, well, you can be a little bit good. No. It's good versus evil. You either the villain or you the hero. Now, I'm saying this because I know damn good and well we're not considering people to be villains based on the melanin of their skin. Please tell me that's not what we're doing. And please tell me, as collaborators, as brand ambassadors, as podcasters, and as content creators, please tell me that's not what we're enabling. Please tell me that's not what we're encouraging. Please tell me that's not what we're turning our back on or blind eye to. Please tell me that ain't it. Please tell me, because you gotta, because I'm looking at it like, in what universe did you see yourself as the villain? Well, you gonna take the Red Skull side. Mind you, Cap fought against Germany. So talk of art, when you throwing up the salute, who you saying you would be? You'd have been fighting on the side of the Red Skull, Hitler, Hydra. That's crazy. Rob, you too? I want folks thinking, no, we all read these damn comic books. So you'd have been on the side of the Red Skull is what you're saying. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Bobby, talk of art is telling you who he'd have been kicking the bobo with. The fact that you got a veteran on your team, a Desert Storm, Desert Shield veteran, am I supposed to believe you would have been? Oh, Lord, come on, man, stop. So you've been fighting for Cobra because you came from G.I. Joe. Mark, you came from Hasbro, right? So you've been fighting for Cobra? I'm sorry. I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave. If I wasn't an Avenger, I was an X-Man. If I wasn't an X-Man, I was a member of the Justice League. If I wasn't a member of the Justice League, I was a member of the Green Lantern Corps. I ain't never been no damn villain. I don't even, what? I was on X-Men Gold. Yeah. What team? Yeah. That's where I was and everything like that. Yeah. I don't know what the hell y'all got going on, but I ain't never been a master of evil nothing. I ain't never said, oh yeah, I want to be a member of the Injustice Society. Hell, I felt some type of way about how the Justice Society got rolled up on in the first episode of Stargirl. I was like, stop that. I wanted to put hands on Solomon damn Grundy. Damn all that. Hey, you know what? Our man, slide out the way. I got you, big dog. Some of y'all telling me y'all was with Icicle. Y'all was with the Ultra Human Act. Destro. Cobra Commander. Kang the Conqueror. No, y'all not gonna. That's too easy. But yeah, y'all the villains. That's crazy. I didn't know we had villains in. I didn't know we had villains in Nerdom. I did not know that was a real damn thing. But it is 2026. I'm not gonna act like I ain't seen what just been going on since February kicked off and everything like that. Hell, I ain't even finna act like I ain't noticed how folks started moving when Barack Obama announced he was running for president. I saw all that. You saw it too. So I'm not gonna act like that. Well, we should be doing better. It really should be just that simple. Especially the drunk ones. Yeah, I concur with that assessment. I've been ducking and dodging. Man, listen. Now, here we go. Think about this for a second. If you tuned into this video and you don't like what I'm saying because you are who you are, you see how we telling you we don't mess with your women. So they should take that off the board. Now you know we not checking for them. For the exact same reason, you don't want us checking for them. That's why we're not checking for them. I'm out. Some of us, we gonna overrule that fear. Me, I want to go from natural causes. Listen, I'm out. Your brand is your brand. We should actually be preaching coming together. We should be using the genre of nerdom to have to pull together and everything like that. Don't let somebody hijack your platform. Your brand is your brand. If you don't want to get caught up in identity politics, I totally understand that. But let everybody know that across the board. Tell folks to stop coming on your channel doing stuff like that. Tell folks, have the uncomfortable conversation with them that I had with my friend. Hey, if you're going to do this, we can't be friends. It's the moral thing to do. Ain't got nothing to do with politics. It's the moral thing. So maybe this video should not have been called, make sure I say this, identity politics. Maybe this video should have been called identity morals. But that should be something that every man, woman, and child has. And those morals should line up. I ain't saying this saying. Listen, remember the late, great Don Cornelius and Chadwick Boseman. This has been a blast. Hopefully, like I said, we learned something for this. Tag the folks in the video so that they can get it. They need to hear it. Sometimes we need to hear some uncomfortable truth to grow as people, to grow as a nation. I said in the meantime, in between time, till next time, remember the late, great Don Cornelius and Chadwick Boseman. I wish each and every last one of you love, peace, and soul. We out.